everyone. Welcome back to the Campus podcast. I hope everybody is well and having a fantastic day. I am Meg, and I am joined, as always, by my wonderful Canadian companion, Clay.
Hello, it is me, Canada.
Clay's a little bit apprehensive today because he doesn't actually know what we're going to be doing today.
No, I've kind of been left in the dark.
And for good reason, because today Canada is going to be learning some British things today.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say Canada is being invaded by the States. And I'm like, we saw this coming. We're not surprised.
No, no, no. It would be a bit weird if that was coming from a British person that I was telling you that your state was being invaded by America.
That's why I was going to be like, how do you know first?
I was about to say, I feel like you should know that before me, but sure. No, I'm going to be giving you either a test slash education on some of the weird British things that we have. So, without further ado, shall we delve into some British things for you to learn about?
Absolutely.
So, I thought we'd start with something that the British love very much, and that's food. So I'm going to go through a couple of food items that are quintessentially British and see if you know them. And if you don't, I'm going to tell you what they are.
Okay, I will do my best.
So, do you know what toad in the hole is? I'm going to pray that you're not going to cheat by Googling anything because I can't stop
Nope.
you.
I'm on a computer on the other side of the world. You'll never know.
Exactly, that's what
Uh,
I'm worried about.
no, I have no idea what Toad in the Hole is.
Do you want to take a guess?
I okay. What would the hole be? I almost want to say it's like a bread bowl situation, but I don't think the British are very popular with bread bowls. So I don't think that's a thing. I feel like it's going to be a thing in a thing, hence the toad in the hole.
I mean, you are on the right track. It is a thing in a thing.
Yep. The only you know what? I'm going to guess the equivalent that I know. We have egg in the hole, which is you cut the middle out of a piece of bread, you crack an egg in it, and you fry it in a pan.
Okay,
They said it.
well, no, but
Darn.
the sort of idea of um putting something and then like it's slightly different because you're putting something in a like a tray or a casserole dish, and then you're pouring something on top, and then it cooks around it.
Okay. I just don't know what the toad would be. That's where I'm still stuck. What's the toad?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. The toad is meat.
Okay, well, you're not French, so I doubt it's an actual toad or actual frog. Actually, that'd be very funny if it's just like, yeah, we just get 2 dozen frog legs and we call it a toad. Um, is is it beef?
No.
Okay. What kind of protein? I don't know. You guys like sausages? Is it a sausage?
It is a sausage.
Okay, okay. Is it like one really big sausage I'm imagining in like a casserole dish? Or is
N-
it like regular size
No,
sausages?
so we do have basically have giant sausages, but they're made into like swirls, into like basically what would look like a big giant cinnamon swirl, but it's a sausage. No,
Oh, that sounds lovely.
these are just normal size sausages.
Okay. So it's toads. It's plural. There's more than one.
Yes, but it is
Oh,
referred to the dish is referred to as toad in the hole, but there are
okay.
multiple toads which are the sausages
Okay. And then you pour something and you basically like bake it like in a casserole dish.
in the oven. Yes.
Okay. Is it like do you like pour like a mushroom soup on it or something?
No, but that does sound quite nice, to be honest.
Yeah, we do pork chops in mushroom soup here. So they're kind of neat. I don't know if it's like a Canadian thing or it's just a thing. Well, my grandma did it. Um, well, it's a sausage. Do you do like a gravy?
A gravy can be prepared with it, but that is not what the
Not when it
whole
gets baked in.
in in quotations the whole is.
Okay. If it's so it's like a casserole, so it's going to be like a firm thing.
It becomes
It
firm, yes, once it's cooked.
is it like a pastry?
No, it's softer than a pastry.
Softer than a pastry. I know like three British things, so I'm gonna guess. I don't know what's the like. It's fluffy, and you like usually put gravy in the middle of it. What is it called? Yorkshire pudding. Is it that? Do you put the toad in that?
You are correct. It is a Yorkshire pudding.
Okay, we've actually exhausted all of the British food I know.
So, toad in the hole is sausages baked in a giant Yorkshire pudding.
Is Yorkshire pudding a pastry? I feel like it's a pastry.
No, but it was originally made as a dessert, but has become the staple of roast dinners instead.
I guess it is mostly just like it's like a bread.
It's basically it's very close to pancake mixture, but rather
That
than frying it and like flattening it out, you bake it in like specific tins and allow it to rise more
okay. And so
instead.
that's why you do it in like a casserole dish or something like that,
Yeah.
so it rises in like the dish.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you'd cook the sausages and then you'd pour the Yorkshire um, paste over the top or mixture over the top, and then it would just cook in the oven. It's
I
very
have a
nice.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have pigs in a blanket in the UK?
We do.
It seems like this is a very similar pigs in a blanket situation.
So yeah, so pigs in blanket is sausage wrapped in bacon.
But that's not what it is over here.
That's what it is here. That's what pigs in blanket is. It is sausage wrapped in bacon and cooked.
So in the United States and like Canada, like pigs in a blanket is a like hot dog or sausage wrapped in like a pastry-esque breading, bread basically. So it's like a mini toad in a hole,
Um,
essentially.
if we were to say a sausage wrapped in pastry here, it would be a sausage roll.
Fair enough. Okay, well then it's a hot dog. There, not a sausage anymore. Take that.
But no, I'm very proud of you for getting that. I mean,
Oh,
after a couple of questions,
I floundered. I
no,
floundered.
I was very impressed that you got Yorkshire pudding straight away. As soon as you said, "What's that thing that you put gravy in?" and I was just like, oh, "Is he going to say Yorkshire pudding? Is he going to say Yorkshire pudding?"
Well, at work, they serve Yorkshire pudding like semi regularly to the people there. So I was just like, I know what this is. I know what this is called. I think it tastes pretty good. What is it again?
But yeah, Yorkshire puddings were initially desserts, and you had jam in them.
I could see that. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I wonder if you still do that, but I get
Oh,
they're not made the
yeah,
same way.
there are people that still use that because it's basically the mixture and how you make it doesn't change. It's just what toppings you put with it. I've only ever
Okay,
had it as a savory thing with a roast dinner, which I think is fantastic. And I've had it obviously as toad in the hole, but I've never had it as a dessert where you'd have it with jam. So until I try that, I can't tell you which is better. But there
all
you
right.
go.
There's homework. Next time, report back. How was it?
Okay, next time I have a Yorkshire pudding, I have to have it with jam, and I will tell you. Sure, no
Yeah.
worries.
Hell yeah.
So the next one is what do you think black pudding is?
Oh, black pudding and blood pudding are two different things, aren't they?
How do you mean?
Because like, what is blood pudding again? I remember there's a thing called blood pudding. I just do not remember what it is called. Uh, I assume like, I know for a fact it's not what I think a pudding is. What I think of pudding.
You would be correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not that. Um, but you know what? I'm gonna guess. Oh, blood pudding is like a gelatin. I remember. It's not British. That's Swedish, I'm pretty sure. And it uses like pig's blood. I'm just gonna guess that is it meat?
No, it's not meat, but it is from an animal.
Okay, well there's about Britain's only got probably about like four distinct animals that they probably eat frequently. It's like probably cow, chicken, duck. I don't think duck is probably frequented.
I mean, if you'd
And
like it,
then lamb.
if you'd
I'm
like
gonna say pig.
if you'd like a hint, you were sort of on topic with the Swedish thing, slightly.
Okay.
You
Is okay.
you
Well,
mentioned something regarding that is actually connected to what black pudding
blood.
is. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what kinds of blood are there? Well, if it's animal, like a blood sausage.
It is pig or depending, cow's blood, and it is mixed with fat and suet, and then fried, and you have it with a fry up.
Okay. So it's not meat, it's like a meat byproduct.
Yeah, it's basically just got animal blood in fat. Basically, is
Okay, so
what
it's
it
like
is.
a really iron rich thing. Is that like a breakfast item?
It is a breakfast item. Yeah, they sort of make it into the shape of like quite a big chunky sausage, and then they just slice it up thinly, and you have like one or two slices of it.
Fair enough. That sounds like it'd be quite rich.
I mean, every time I've seen it, it doesn't look very appealing. So I actually haven't tried this one,
Well,
just
I'm gonna look it
based
up now because I'm
because
kind of curious.
I mean, the reason it's called black pudding is literally because it's obviously dried, cooked blood, so it goes black.
Yeah, yeah, because it oxidizes. Oh yeah, when it's cooked, it's almost like a hockey puck.
Mm-hmm.
I guess before it's cooked, it kind of looks like a summer sausage a little bit, like texturally in the middle. That's kind of cool. All right, well, I was really close with blood pudding, which is uses blood but is not in any way a sausage
Yeah,
shape.
you said it's like type of a gelatin, right?
Yeah, blood pudding is a Swedish dish made from pig's blood, flour, milk, and seasoning. It basically becomes like a almost uh like a gelatin kind of looking thing.
Mm.
It's very different. I've never had it. I just know of it because I remember some lady at church loved it and would bring it to like when like they have like potlucks at like religious organizations and that.
Yeah.
It was basically that. She'd bring that and I'm like, I'm not calling some blood pudding is not appealing to me.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when I think of gelatin, I think of like animal gelatin that they would put around what we would have like pork pies. They put like animal gelatin around the meat, and then they put the pastry to that to cook it, and obviously like help to like hold everything together. And yeah, I always take the gelatin off pork pie if I have pork pie because the texture makes me feel a bit. Bleh. So
Huh. All right, fair enough.
I probably wouldn't enjoy it. I'm very texture based with my food, so I probably wouldn't enjoy it.
That's fair. All
Okay,
right. I think I'm doing all right.
you know, I'm very impressed so far. Your guesses and knowledge of other foods is really helping you right now.
Thank God the British made it all over this freaking planet. I'm just using like everyone else. I'm like, next thing you're gonna be like, it's curry. I'm gonna guess it's curry next.
Okay, what do you think bubble and squeak is?
Oh, is that like its official name or is that like slang?
No, that is its official name.
Bubble and sweet. Is that is it like a beverage or are we like sticking primarily to just food?
This is all food, as in like food you eat.
Okay.
No drinks
Okay.
whatsoever.
Is it a breakfast food?
No, it would be something that you would have with a main meal.
with a main meal. So it's a side. It's not the main meal itself.
No. I would say you'd probably have it as a side, or you'd have a small portion of it if you were having like a big meal.
Okay. Is there anything that it particularly goes well with?
Quite a lot of people like this with like meat and veg dinners or roast dinners.
Okay. Is it potato based?
It is potato based.
Okay, yeah, because like meat, veg, that means like you want to starch. Um, does it have other components? It's not just potatoes then.
It has one other component. Potatoes is one.
I'm gonna guess. I'll get like rapid fire three guesses of things that go with potatoes.
Okay, sure.
Onions.
It's not onions.
It's not onions. Garlic.
It's not garlic.
Uh, Spinach.
It's not spinach.
Is it a leafy green vegetable?
Yes.
The only one I can think of is cabbage. Then
It is cabbage.
does it have any other components? Is it just
No,
potatoes
it
and
is
cabbage?
literally potatoes and cabbage fried in butter. Bubble and squeak.
Oh, that just. Why is it called bubble and squeak?
I don't know, man. I mean, when I think of like, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that maybe that's the sound it makes when you're cooking it, because it's an old dish. It's one that basically, like, as far back as when people were on rations, if they had leftover like vegetables and potatoes, they would make this as like an extra meal or something to
Okay.
go
And
with a meal.
is it like diced potatoes?
But yeah, so basically, any leftover potatoes, they'd just like basically turn it into almost like mashed potato, and then they'd chop the
Oh, yeah.
cabbage quite fine and like cook it all down and fry it with some butter.
Okay. We have something similar, but I do not know if it had an actual name, but it was just like if you had extra potatoes, yeah, you mash them up, put some butter in a frying pan, you basically make what is essentially like mashed hash browns. Though we didn't do it with cabbage, but I don't know if that's just we didn't have cabbage a lot. Okay. Bubble and squeak.
Mm-hmm.
I I feel like these names are trying to tribute like Bubble and Squeak. I'm like, okay, is it like a fizzy beverage? It was like my first direction we were going. I'm like, all right,
I mean, like I say, the name of Bubble and Squeak, like I say, it's like old like ration, like World War ration times dish that was made. So it's been around for a long time. So it was
okay,
that's when the name was invented for it because that's when it was created, basically. An old dish.
fair enough.
Okay, what do you think an Eccles cake is?
Eccles cake. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say it's not a dessert.
You would be incorrect.
Oh, okay. Well, now this is all just being silly and throwing me off. Bubble and Squeak isn't a beverage. This is actually a dessert.
I mean, cake is
Eccles.
in the name.
Well, yeah, but the previous one was a pudding, and in North America, a pudding is a dessert. So, like, we're having problems already. Eccles cake. Okay. Is this one also made with blood?
This one is not made with blood, no.
Okay. I'm gonna assume it's a pastry. Is it a cake, or is it more like a flaky pastry? Because
It
sometimes
is
there's a
more of a
difference.
flaky pastry.
Okay. Um, is it filled with like? Does it have like a filling? Like,
It does
is it have
have
like a pie filling, or is it more of like fruits and jam kind of filling?
it has a filling. I
Hmm.
wouldn't say it's a pie filling though.
Yeah, mostly I
That
was trying to rule it out that a
that
pie
would
being called a cake for some reason.
that would make it quite messy.
That would make it messy. Is it small?
They are quite small, yes.
Like they're like a handheld thing, then, eh?
Yeah. You normally buy a pack of about four of these in like a little small little sealed packet.
Okay.
About
Flaky
this about
pastry.
the size of a mince pie.
It is fine. So So kind of like a little turnover, like almost like a turnover. I don't know if a turnover is called something entirely different over there. A
Yeah,
turnover is called
yeah.
a topsy turvy or
Because
something.
we have like a pineapple turnover, which is basically a basically rings of pineapple. Then you make a sponge mixture, cook it in the oven, and then you turn it upside down and take the cake off.
Okay,
Pineapple
because
turnover.
I'm gonna send you an image of what we call a turnover, and
Okay.
tell me if this is like, does this kind of give the right vibe? They're like little handheld, like filled with like jam or fruit kind of pastries. Does this sound
It
close?
it is pretty close. Yeah, pretty close.
Okay,
To be honest, I would probably say that's as close as you're gonna get
without just being like Google what's Eccles cake.
without just googling Eccles cake. Yeah.
Well,
So
now I'm gonna Google Eccles
yeah,
cake.
yeah, I'll give you that one to be honest because they are fairly similar.
Oh, okay, they're like really like little pies. They're little rounds too, eh?
Yeah, they use dried fruit currants rather than like fresh ones. So obviously, the image you've
Okay.
sent me, where obviously it's probably gonna have more of a jammy consistency because they've used fresh fruit. They use
Yeah, a lot of
dried,
turnovers have
yeah.
jam. Yeah.
They use dried currants to make it less messy for
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, we in North America, we don't care about the mess. We embrace it.
Eccles.
We just wash our clothes after every meal. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I'm finding like stuff that is close to British foods.
Hmm.
Okay, I do a lot better at this than I thought. I was honestly, my entire repertoire was just gonna be like, if she says banger and mash, I know that, and that's about it.
Okay. What do you think a Scotch egg is?
Oh, I swear to God, I actually know this.
Okay, I'm gonna say I was sitting and thinking like you might know one or two of the things I'm putting down for my lists, to be honest. So,
There's a YouTube series I like to watch called Retry, and
hmm
it's three British guys, and they went on a tangent for 45 minutes about Scotched eggs. So like, I've never had one, and I haven't seen one, but I know it's a boiled egg wrapped in sausage meat.
certainly is.
That's all I know.
It's actually I actually prefer a Scotch egg to pork pie.
Ooh,
So
okay.
the difference is it's mostly down to the reason I say is because it's mostly down to the pastry. So like you say, a Scotch egg is a boiled egg. You've got the sausage meat, and then they coat it in like breadcrumbs.
Okay.
So
That part I didn't know.
they're really nice. You can have them warm with a salad, or you can have them like cold, or on the side, or you could sometimes if you get the big ones, sometimes you can have homemade big ones, and they taste really nice, and you can have them on like as like a dish on their own. They're really nice, or you can buy like miniature little ones as like snacks. Pork pie, like a what would normally be classed as more like about the size of like a loaf. They would have like egg cooked through it, but into like how they would obviously they'd make like square as like a square thing enough to put the eggs in, and then they would obviously cook it. So per the slices, you would have sliced egg through the slices with the sausage meat. Then you'd have your animal gelatin to hold the pastry on, and then thick short crust pastry.
Okay.
I'm a Scotch egg person myself, though. In all honesty.
Scotch egg was the only one I knew there, so I have to say I'm a Scotch egg person just by knowledge alone.
Well, when you come to the UK, we will try all of it. Don't worry.
I have a list of things I need to try.
That's fine. We will go through your list. It will be an exciting time to experience you enjoying everything for the first time.
Hell yeah.
And for the last food item on this list before we move to something else, I thought I'd leave this one to last because I'm interested to hear your response. What do you
Okay.
think spotted dick is?
I know I have heard that name before,
Okay.
mostly because I'm pretty sure every like kid in high school did it for a chuckle. What a little bit of spotted dick. And I think it was also in a Sherlock Holmes story I read before,
Hmm.
which is unhelpful. Other than I think for some because it's called spotted dick, I immediately like it's a sausage. No, I think it's a dessert.
It is a dessert.
Okay, I have to go through the list. Is it a pastry or a cake?
It is more of a cake.
More of a cake than a pastry. Does it have a filling or does it have like stuff in it?
It
Oh, it's gotta
has
have stuff.
it has stuff in it. It doesn't have a filling.
I was gonna say it has to have stuff in it. It has spots, unless this has all been to trick me. Britain has specifically made food to trick me. Are the like is the stuff that's in it consistently the same thing, or can it be like other things?
No, it tends to be the same thing.
Is it like blueberries?
No, but you're on the right
Okay.
track.
Is uh, well, I'm trying to think of like what other things would make good spots in a cake, basically. Chocolate chips?
Nope. You're on the right
No.
track with fruit.
For fruit. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna guess. Oh, you mentioned currants before. Is it currants?
It is currants. Currants and
Hey,
raisins. Hmm.
I was gonna say, like, there might be a theme. Like, stuff that UK uses frequently will be like, so currants. Yeah, there we go. Is it okay? I'm gonna Google it. Like, I've actually never looked up what spotted dick
Yeah.
is.
Spotted dick is a spiced sponge with raisins in. Normally
Oh,
spiced
okay.
with things like cinnamon. Normally.
Oh, okay. I mean, that looks really good for such a silly name. Did the guy who make it named was Richard or Dick?
You know what? I don't know because it's another dish that's been around for quite a while. So
Okay, well that makes sense why it's not chocolate chips then.
yes.
Those are a bit newer. Wait, I just googled it. The etymology says spotted is referred to the dried fruit in the pudding. Thank you. The word dick refers to the pudding. What? What is that? What do you mean?
I don't know. You're the one that found that quote online.
I found it on Wikipedia, and I don't entirely trust Wikipedia. I just think it's very funny that I'm going to call cake from now or the oh, it's a pudding. It says it's a pudding. That's
Yeah,
weird.
so it's a sponge rather than a cake.
Ah, oh, gotcha.
So you'd cover it in custard and cream.
Oh, okay.
Especially if you're
Oh,
Irish, you have both. It's weird because my family love to have custard and cream, which is apparently what we found out more of an Irish thing to have custard and cream. In England slash Britain, you technically have one or the other. You don't have both.
but why limit yourself?
Exactly. Because if you've had both together and it tastes absolutely amazing, why would you not want to have both together? You know,
Yeah,
people
no,
look at it.
exactly.
People look at us weird when we order like food out. It's like, can I have custard and cream? And they're like, huh? And I'm like, you clearly haven't tried it. You don't understand until you've tried both together.
You
You
have to do it.
you have to do it. But no, I'm very proud of you. You got through the food one really well. I'm super impressed.
I'm glad. I'm actually happy with the last three where it's just like, no, I've heard this word before. I just need to remember what it was.
So we're going to move on to slang and phrases that are British now. So I'm going to give you a slang term, and I just want to see if you know what it means.
Okay.
So if I said to you, Bob's your uncle, what do you think I mean?
Oh, we have that here. I was just sitting here going like, what? What are all the terms? Isn't
Okay.
it kind of like just the? It's like And Bob's your uncle, like, so there it is.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
Yeah,
right there. It's sorted. You got it. It's okay.
yeah. I was gonna say, like, we have Bob's your uncle here, but that makes sense. We're a British colony essentially, so some stuff carries over. Hooray!
Hey. Okay. If I
Oh,
said to
not
you,
not. I'm confident now.
if I said to you, chin wag, what does chin wag mean?
Basically, you just want to talk.
Certainly do. Having a bit of a chin wag.
Oh, you're doing this to set me up, and then the next one's gonna be like, "What's a fedelty fee?" And I go, "I have no clue."
Okay. If I said flogging a dead horse, what does that mean?
Isn't that just the same as like the North American term, like beating a dead horse? Like you're doing something over and over again, and you're not gonna get a different result.
Basically, yeah. So you're trying to fix something that can't be fixed.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Okay. If I said kerfuffle,
So, little known fact about me, I like fighting games. Um, and there's a local in my hometown near Kingston, Ontario. And do you want to know what the tournament's called?
mm-hmm.
The Kingston Kerfuffle.
But what does it
I
actually mean?
that is a I'm going to like I'm guessing it's like an argument or like when you make a fuss about something.
It's a commotion.
Okay, that's fair. I think I'm close.
So if someone says, "What's the kerfuffle about?" What's all the commotion about?
Oh, that makes sense when you put it in a sentence like that. Yeah. Okay.
If I said to you the word skive, what does that mean?
If you used it in a sentence, would it give it away?
100%.
Okay. Uh, skive?
Mm-hmm.
Skive. Okay. Hmm. Is it used to describe something?
No, it is a. I'm
It's
trying to.
like it's like its own word
It's
that
its
is the
own
word
word.
for something.
Yes.
Yeah. It is its own thing. You wouldn't decide something like, oh, that's a skive coat.
Oh no
It's
no no no
yeah, exactly. It's never a descriptor.
no no
Okay. Oh, skive. Is it a problem?
no. I will actually say I have used this word in conversation with you before.
Well, that's not fair. Now you make it sound like I'm not listening. Uh,
It is a word I have used throughout my life at times.
okay. Skive. But okay, it's a lot harder when it's its own word and it's not like ever related to something.
If I put it in a
Uh,
if I put it in a sentence, you'd know exactly what it means, though.
okay. I'm gonna give me like a few more minutes. I'm gonna see if I can
No
parse
worries,
this out.
that's
So
fine.
it has nothing to do with the sky, I assume.
No,
Okay. Uh, is it like something that you do?
yes, it is something you do.
Okay. Is it something that you do frequently?
Depends on the type of person you are.
Is it something that you shouldn't be doing frequently?
Yes.
Okay. It's not drugs, is it?
No.
I'm like, I don't think you've ever mentioned doing drugs. I'm just like,
No.
okay, it's something, okay, you've brought it up in conversation, and it's a thing you shouldn't be doing frequently, but some people, depending on who you are, will.
Yes.
Okay. It's not, is it like a job related thing?
It can be job related, but it
Can be
isn't.
job related.
But it isn't specifically for that.
Okay. In the context you've spoken to it about me, is it job related?
I have used
Ha-
it job related before, but
related.
I have also
Okay.
used it non job related.
Okay. Yes and no is such a hard answer to get. It narrows nothing down.
But I'm literally being honest when you answer these questions. I'm a hun.
I I know. I don't suspect you of lying. I'm just saying your truthfulness is unhelpful. um, Skype. Okay. You shouldn't do it frequently. Some people do, depending. The people who do it frequently, are they considered reliable?
Probably not.
Probably not. Is it like shirking your responsibilities kind of deal? Like you just don't do something that you say you were gonna do?
Yeah, it can be
Okay.
associated with that.
Okay. Okay, I'm on a track. Um, not doing something you're supposed to do. Is it like is it like playing hooky from work, like just not going into work?
I mean that's probably the closest you're going to get, but that is one variation of what you can use that word for.
Wait, the word has multiple variations of what it can be used for?
Well, as in for what purpose?
Okay.
So, for
Okay,
example,
what does Skype
let
mean?
me let me put it into the context you've just given me. I decided to Skype work today.
Okay, so in that sense it makes me feel like yeah, you're like staying away from work,
Mm-hmm.
basically idea.
I decided to Skype off school today.
Okay. I feel like playing hooky is pretty on the nose right now.
I didn't
Is
want
there
I didn't want to go to that party, so I Skyped.
Okay, you're like avoiding stuff.
Mm. So basically, it's just
Okay.
like I don't want to go to that thing, or I don't want to be here, so I just wasn't. I Skyped,
Okay.
which is why
I
people
don't
that
think
tend to do it a lot are not very reliable.
reliable. That's why
Because
I
if
was
it's
like,
like I'm Skyping work today, it's just like, but you shouldn't be. You should be going into work today.
okay. I got close on that one.
You got very close, yeah. You were definitely
I,
asking the right type of questions.
and your honest answers were unhelpful.
But
I've
it's
used
just
it in
like,
multiple
but it's
ways.
just like, no, but I have though. It's just like I have said to you before, like, oh, I have to like go here today, and I really can't be asked. I wish I could Skype.
See, and the worst part is like I probably never registered you said Skive and just was like, yeah, contextually, I understand that you're saying you just did wish you could not go to work. Understandable, reasonable even.
Okay,
Okay.
I feel
I'm not
like
going to listen to the words you say more.
I feel like you're gonna get the next one, and
Okay.
I have used this saying as well before. So if I said to you tickety boo,
Oh, everything's A-okay?
everything's a okay. It's all tickety boo.
I feel like I've actually heard that one in in North America too.
This
But I think by older people.
this has also been used hilariously enough in Good Omens by Michael Sheen.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's all tickety
I,
boo.
it
Uh,
does give the vibe of like things are good.
yeah. And the last one is if I said the word yonks.
If you use it in a sentence, does it give it away?
Yes.
Yonks. Uh, is it like an action? Like, do you yonk something?
No, you don't yonk
Do you yonk
something.
something? When I said that out loud, I immediately was like, that sounds really dumb to say, but I have no clue. So okay. Does it is it like a descriptor word? Is something yonked?
No. No, something is not
Okay.
yonked.
So it's its own thing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yonks. It's not something you do, so it's not like you yonked something. God, I went back in a circle. I was like, it just sounds like yanks, which is like you yank something, which is where you pull really hard on it. So I'm like, it's so close, but it's not. Um, is it only ever referred to as yonks? There's not like different prefixes or suffixes that can go
It
on
is
it?
only referred to as yonks.
It's yonks. Okay. There's only ever been yonks. It
There's
will
a
only ever be yonks.
yonks.
Um. Okay. It's not a thing you do. It's it is only ever yonks. It's not something that describes something, right? You wouldn't be like, oh, this egg, it really yonks.
No, no,
No,
it wouldn't be
no.
used in that terminology. No.
Okay, so you would. It's not. It's not a descriptor. It's just a. Is it a tangible thing? Like, can you touch a yonks?
No, you cannot touch a yonks.
Remember, kids, ask permission before touching someone's yonks.
Would you
Okay.
like me to give you a hint?
Yes. Yes, please.
It is used in conversation with people.
With people.
Yes.
Okay. I walk up to a person. I go say, "Hey, nice yonks." No, that doesn't sound right. You can't physically touch a yonk, so you can't be like, what? And it's not something that describes something. So you can be like, "Oh no, wow, nice to see you again. Man, you look yonks today." Nope, that's not it. Does it get used in conversation frequently?
No.
No. Okay, you said no weirdly. Is it like, if it's not something you say to your everyday friend then?
No.
Okay. Okay, that was fast. You're like, no. I'm like, okay. Okay, so do you say it to a stranger? If you've never met the person before, would you say yonks?
You wouldn't say it to a stranger. No. You would have to at least know them a little. Say it.
Okay, so you have to have like met them before then to say yonks.
Yes.
Okay. It's okay, and it's not a descriptor, so it's not like saying like, "Oh, it's been ages. I yonks to see you again. I'm like happy to see you." Oh my god. You have to have met them. It's not a descriptor.
Would you like another hint?
Yes, please.
You just said what yonks means.
Wait. Okay, I've said a lot of things, Meg. I'm trying to remember.
Would you like me to say it in a sentence for you?
Yes, please.
So if I saw you on the street, I'd be like, "Oh my god, Clay! Hey, how are you? It's been yonks."
Is yonks just years?
Yonks is a passage of time, so it's been ages. That's why I said. That's why I paused when you were like, it's been ages," and then you carried on, and I was like, "You literally said what yonks means."
Well,
it means it's been ages.
Well, that's why I was like, "Oh, you said it's like someone you've met before, but you wouldn't say it to your everyday friend." So I'm like,
you wouldn't say it to someone you
doing?
meet regularly. You would say it to someone that you know and haven't seen for a long time. So when you meet them again, it's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in yonks."
That makes sense. I did not put that together. I was just sitting there going like, "Okay, hi, nice to see you again. It's been ages. How's the wife in yonks?
How's the yonks?"
It sounds like a terrible sitcom. Here's the yonks.
Yeah.
I was floundering on that one. I had no clue.
Well, there you go. You can use that in conversation with people you know you don't see very often and watch their face twist in confusion.
I'm gonna use that.
You're welcome.
You know, we have one really British lady at work that I don't see frequently. I'm gonna use it. And I'm gonna see if she looks at me like I've got 3 heads, looks at me with a knowing expression, or looks at me with a knowing expression like I have 3 heads.
Oh dear. You'll have to let me know how that goes. I would be very interested to find out how that goes.
I will.
Okay, now we're on to probably my favorite section that I wrote for the podcast today. So we're going to play a true or false round with British locations.
Oh no!
And just for the podcast viewers, this isn't safe for work, so you should probably, make sure you haven't got this on speaker. So we're going to go through a list of names And I just need you to tell me if they are true locations or false.
How is this not safe for work? I'm scared.
You're about to find out, my friend.
That's terrifying.
You're about
That's
to. You're.
I'm more. It would have been even scarier if, like, you put it in an edit later. You didn't say that, and then it, like, you just do it, and it go like, "What do you mean?" And then you just, like, you edit in a warning later, just being like, "Heads up, guys, it's not safe work." But Clay doesn't know.
No, no, you
All
just
right.
found out. This is his live reaction right now, everybody. So,
Oh, jeez.
people who live in Britain will understand immediately when I say the first one. Basically, Clay, not every British named place is safe for work. For example, Clay, true or false? We have a place called Bellend.
Oh, absolutely. That's true.
100% sure?
55% sure, which means I'm rounding
sure.
up.
Do you want to go with true?
I'm gonna go with true.
You are correct. That is true. Bellend is a street in Stourbridge. It has
Fair
a
enough.
rail station on it called Bellend Station.
You know what? I don't know what bellend is in British slang, so I'm not like 100% why it's like this is not safe for work, and you'll know why immediately.
So,
And now I'm scared.
a bellend is an insult you would give to someone. So, I
I
would,
knew that,
I
but I
would,
don't know what the context is.
I would, I mean, not that I can 100% tell you the exact meaning of the word bellend, but I would use it in the same terminology that if I called someone an asshole.
Okay, like asshole or dick.
Yeah, you're such a
Yeah.
bellend.
Okay. I'm gonna Google it.
Feel free.
Okay.
What does Google tell you?
Basically, it's the penis. It's a
Mm-hmm.
penis. You called him a penis.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
Okay. So, true or false? We have a place in Britain called Panty Lane.
Oh, that's tough. That I would absolutely believe that. I just don't know. Like, I'm gonna say yes because I think somebody out there is just a funny guy who would do that.
You 100% sure? Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. I just like to believe in the whimsy of man.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
That is one I made up.
way to get my hope in humanity dashed.
Okay. True or false? We have a place in Britain called Fingering Hoe.
Oh my god. I, I have a question. Is hoe spelled Hoe?
Yes.
Okay. I, I'm guessing not. I don't think something is called fingering hoe.
You sure?
You can't keep doing this. Can't keep
I'm going to do
asking
that
me.
for every single one.
Because I'm gonna think about it more and be like, maybe someone really hated his wife, and it's like, yep, I'm naming this town or street or place, this park, fingering hoe. I don't believe it now. I just can't.
No, it is a real place and it is in
What do you mean?
Essex.
I'm googling this.
It is a real place in Essex.
Fingering Howick. It's a nature reserve.
Yeah, it's part of a
What?
nature reserve. Yep.
Oh, you know what? I was pretty close in my weird little rant. I was like, hated his wife, called it Fingering Hoe Park. It's a nature reserve. All right.
It has a small village, but yes, it is.
It's primarily got like it's a decent sized nature reserve by the sound of it. 120 acres. Wow. All right. Okay. I have to believe more in the whimsy of man.
Okay. So you've only got one correct so far. I am counting.
And the viewers at home aren't because they love me.
True or false? We have a place in Britain called Dickington.
Oh, absolutely. That's true. No, I don't know. Dickington?
Dickington.
I'm gonna guess no. That one feels so on the nose.
You sure?
That's like saying that we have Penis Town. I'm gonna say no to Dickington. That's false.
You are correct. That is one I made up.
Oh. Okay, I'm like that one. Fingering hoe was kind of outlandish and not on the nose, but yeah, Dickington just had the same idea of like this is Penis Town.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay.
Next one. Next one. True or false? We have a place in Britain called Scratch Arseware.
Scratch Osware? That sounds like it's almost like a brand of store.
You would not want to name a place Scratch Arseware.
Well, yeah, but apparently according to this questionnaire, it might be a real place. And someone named it that.
Someone may have named it that.
Exactly. We're playing the game like you wouldn't want to, but someone might have. This one doesn't feel like it's too on the nose. I'm gonna say it's true. I'm gonna say it's true, and I'm gonna hope that it's not a town.
You sure?
Maybe. Yes.
You are correct. It is a real place.
It's a real place. Okay.
It's a area where hikers go for walking near the town of Purbeck in Dorset.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Okay. All right. It's got like nice. It's like a really like nice cliffy like grass trails.
Yeah, it's a walking area.
Uh, I found an article that immediately popped up called "National Trust's Silliest Walks," and it just has a sign as the picture that says "Scrubby Bottoms." And I'm like, okay, I need to believe more in the whimsy of man.
Okay, next one. True or false? Britain has a place called Bumhaven.
This also has the vibe of something that's too on the nose. I'm guessing no. Like it feels too on the nose. I am sure. Before you ask me and make me question it, I am sure. I don't believe Bumhaven's a real place.
Are you sure?
These new headphones made that reverberate really like in my ears, just like, are you sure, Clayton? Do you believe it? And I'm like, yeah, I don't believe Bumhaven. I don't. No, it's not real.
You are correct. That is one I made up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Next one. True or false? There is a place in Britain called Shitterton.
Shitterton. See, that also has the like the vibe of like too on the nose. Maybe it's just names that end in ton. Uh, I, I don't believe Shitterton's real. I feel like you're faking me out with a double false in a row. I don't think it's real.
Are you sure?
I have a spite. I'm gonna just switch my answer one of these times. I'm gonna go like, you know what? Yeah, it's real this time. No, I don't believe Shitterton's real.
No, Shitterton is a real place in Dorset.
Why is it named Shitterton?
I don't know. It's called Shitterton.
I'm Googling.
Feel free to Google Shitterton. It is a real place.
It's a real place. They have a lovely stone sign that has engraved on it Shitterton.
Yep.
The unusual name of the hamlet dates back 1,000 years. Okay. Referring to an Old English name derived from the word shite, meaning dung. All right. This word became shit in Middle English and shit in Modern English. All right. You know what? It's just named after shit. It just is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. I was like, maybe like Lord Shitterton was a really cool guy who found the. Oh, it's named after shit. The
Okay.
whimsy of man.
True or false? Britain has a place called Twat.
Oh yes, yes, it does. I actually know that one because once again, I just know. I know Britain has a place called Twat. Absolutely.
Certainly does. It's in Orkney.
Surprising surprise. You didn't go. Are you sure?
Well, that's because you were like, I'm immediately know this is true. So I was
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
there's no reason for me to doubt you when you're like, yes, I 100% know this is true. Okay,
Okay, I need to say things with more assertiveness.
last one for you. True or false? We have a place in Britain called Slagging.
Slagging? Okay. I don't think slagging's real.
You sure?
No, but it does. It doesn't feel like a town name, or I guess it doesn't have to be a town. No, I don't think anywhere would be referred to as slagging.
You're correct. I made that one up as well.
Okay, okay. It just didn't roll off the tongue in a way that like this is a location.
So you got 6 out of 9 correct.
Oh, I really nailed it at the end of that.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, after like you were like you got 1 out of 4 so far. Damn it.
No, you did really well. And just randomly, I'm going to give out a couple of extra facts. Nothing that no tests for you to do now. You've done your exams. You can rest up. This is a couple of random facts for anybody who isn't from Britain, just in case they want some extra knowledge. Uh, uh, Britain is the first country to create postage stamps. They were made back in 1840 and they were originally called black pennies. So we were the first country that started issuing postage stamps as a form of being able to send out Christmas cards and postal messages, that kind of thing, letters, postcards.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
One I think probably the majority of people will know because it's always all over social media when it's on. We do have a sport that goes back to the 15th century, which involves rolling a wheel of cheese down a very dangerous hill and having people dive after it, with sometimes very devastating consequences to their body health. I'm sure you.
Your equivalent of running with the bulls.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure you know of cheese wheeling or cheese rolling, as it is referred to. It is not a sport for the faint-hearted, but it has stood the test of time, considering it started back in the 15th century.
Sometimes you just got to get that cheese.
Who would have thought that people would basically try to kill themselves for a wheel of cheese? You know?
You know what? People roll themselves in tires down hills. I can see, you know what, with cheese at the end of that, do they get to keep the cheese?
They do get the wheel of cheese if they get it first.
Is the cheese protected in some way so it's not like I got this
Uh,
cheese full of
the,
grass?
the, so the type of cheese that they give out is always a cheese that gets like encased in quite a hard outer shell, so you never eat like the outer casing. You have to obviously cut it to get to the cheese you want, but you never eat the outer casing. So it would be like a very matured cheddar.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, no, most cheeses are actually like designed and crafted with like that casing as a way of like preserving the cheese without you having to wrap it up. Sometimes we put like wax casing on cheeses as well, so we'll make like a wax like seal to seal the cheese up in as well as another form, and then when you like cut into the cheese, you just peel the wax bit off. Is another way of
Okay.
making and protecting cheese. But yeah. One that is going to be coming back from previous one regarding mythology. It was brought up in the mythology podcast for those that watched that one. Stonehenge is 500 years older than the pyramids in Egypt.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Stonehenge was the oldest stones in Stonehenge seem to have been put there from around 3000 BC, whereas the pyramids were completed in around 2400, 2500 BC. So they were around 500 years older than the pyramids when they were constructed.
Britain winning the competition of moving big rocks.
And the last random British fact for you, Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. So
I think I actually knew that.
When you see the United Kingdom's emblem flag, you'll see that there is a lion on one side to represent England and then a unicorn on the other side to represent Scotland.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. And I'm all out of facts to teach you today, Clay. How do you feel? Do you feel a bit more British now?
I do. I feel like I'm going to go to the local university, apply for tenure as the new professor of British Studies.
Nice.
I feel confident.
I'm glad that you have enjoyed our chinwag today.
It was great. We haven't had a good one in yonks.
Exactly. Now everything's all tickety-boo.
Damn, we're good at this.
Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us today. I look forward to down the line whenever Clay decides he's going to teach me some Canadian things.
I gotta find a bunch of Canadian things.
The
problem is the problem is we stole a bunch of it from you. Most of the Canadian things we stole from you.
I don't know. I'm sure you'll be fine. You can bring up that podcast at any point. I will await eagerly for my Canadian lesson. Either way.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna start looking it up.
So thank you everybody for joining us. It's been a pleasure as always. If there's anything that you found really cool about today, or anything that you've learnt from today, anything that you thought was interesting or cool, or any other cool British facts, things, food, slangs that you think Clay should know, pop them in the comments. So we can add to his repertoire. So when he does come over to Britain, he'll practically be already almost British already.
Teach me.
Teach him the ways. And then when he gets here, he'll basically be one of us already. But thank you for joining us, Clay, and thank you for having a good old spot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a blast.
And we will be back in the future for the next podcast in 2 weeks' time, everyone. So until then, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.